Attention, Birds fans. Something surprising just happened. No one expected this, but before anything else, if you're a true Eagles fan, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any updates. Every day, we bring you fresh information straight from the most reliable sources. Let's get right to the news. Philadelphia is known for its ability to plan ahead, especially when it comes to key positions on the team. And Mason Taylor, the LSU tight end, could be the perfect name to replace Dallas Goedert. After the Super Bowl victory, the NFL season enters a new cycle, and all eyes are now on the 2025 draft. The first round will take place on the first day, with the second and third rounds on the second day, and the last 4 rounds on the third day. This event is highly anticipated, as this year's class promises to be one of the most competitive. The 2025 draft will take place at the famous Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, the home of the Green Bay Packers, known as Titletown, a place full of history and tradition in American football. This setting will serve as the stage for a draft edition that promises to shake up the league even more. During the scouting combine, Mason Taylor had the opportunity to stand out, and not only did he showcase his talent on the field, but he also revealed that he had a formal meeting with the Eagles. This meeting sparked a lot of speculation, especially when he demonstrated how well-rounded and ready he is for the challenges of the NFL. At the Senior Bowl, one of the largest events for evaluating NFL prospects, Taylor impressed during the one-on-one drills, standing out not only for his reach but also for his ability to make plays in the red zone. His blocking ability and reliability as a target made him catch the attention of several teams, including the Eagles. Standing at 6'4" and weighing 250 pounds with long 32-inch arms, Taylor is a versatile player. He can line up in multiple ways: in line, in the slot, at the wing, or even as an H-back, making him an extremely valuable option for a team like the Eagles, who have a dynamic playing style that requires tight ends to possess multiple skills. The speculation about Dallas Goedert's future in Philadelphia only grew after comments from Todd McShay, one of the NFL's top analysts. On the Mina Kimes show, McShay suggested that the Eagles could use the 32nd pick in the 2025 draft to select Mason Taylor. He said, "Keep an eye on the situation with Dallas Goedert. I see Mason Taylor as an interesting option at 32. This analysis is significant because Goedert has been a central piece of the Eagles' offense, but his contract situation and the uncertainty surrounding the position raise some questions. Therefore, selecting Taylor could be a strategic move to ensure the tight end position remains one of the team's strongest. Mason Taylor is not just a great prospect, he also comes from a family with a remarkable legacy in football. His father, Jason Taylor, is a member of the NFL Hall of Fame, and his uncle, Zach Thomas, is also a Hall of Famer. This pedigree of success is just part of his story, as Taylor has also built his own path. At just 21 years old, he has been a dominant presence in the Southeastern Conference with impressive stats. Last season, he recorded 55 receptions for 546 yards, establishing himself as a key player in LSU's offense. His playing style is remarkable. He excels at running smooth routes and gaining yards after the catch, giving him significant added value. However, compared to Dallas Goedert, Taylor still has some areas for improvement, especially in blocking. While he has shown considerable improvement, his blocking technique, especially in line plays, still leaves much to be desired. This means that at the start of his career, he may not be as effective in blocking duties as Goedert. But it's important to remember that Taylor is only 21 years old and has enormous potential for growth. With the right development over time, he could improve this part of his game and become a complete player. This year's tight end class is exceptionally strong, with analysts like Dane Brugler of The Athletic pointing out that up to 3 tight ends could be selected in the first round of the 2025 draft. The class is so rich in talent that it's possible that 5 or 6 tight ends deserve serious consideration for first-round picks. With this in mind, the Eagles, who already have a need at the position, might be looking for new talent to complement the team. While players like Brock Bowers and Tyler Warren stand out, Mason Taylor remains one of the most interesting options, especially if he's available in later positions like the 32nd pick. As the 2025 draft quickly approaches, the speculation about the Eagles' moves continues to grow. Mason Taylor, with his talent and pedigree, seems like a logical pick for a team that is looking for a versatile tight end capable of contributing both in the passing game and as a blocker, though he still needs development in the latter. If the Eagles decide to bet on Taylor, he could become a key piece for the future of the franchise, especially with Goedert's future uncertain. With the 2025 draft fast approaching, it will be interesting to follow the Eagles' moves and see if Mason Taylor truly becomes the new face of tight ends in Philadelphia, or if other options will lead the Eagles down a different path. The future of the position is at stake, and the next few months are sure to bring plenty of exciting twists and turns. Of interest from the franchise. The Eagles used a top 30 visit on Georgia safety Malachi Starks, according to a league source, reported Shore Parks. The team would likely need to trade up in the draft to select him, but the interest is real. This move doesn't surprise fans who closely follow the work of general manager Howie Roseman. In recent years, the franchise has followed a clear trend of heavily investing in defenders developed under Kirby Smart's prestigious program at Georgia, and with good results. Starks, ranked by ESPN as the second best safety available in AI, this draft class seems to fit perfectly into that mold. In 2023, the defender was named a consensus All-American, and in 2024 he continued to shine, racking up 77 tackles and 4 interceptions, solidifying himself as one of the most impactful pieces of the Bulldogs' defense. His combination of athletic explosiveness, game reading, and aggressive contact makes him one of the most NFL-ready prospects. The trade that sent Gardner Johnson to the Texans brought offensive lineman Kenyon Green to Philadelphia and was seen as a strategic salary cap move. However, it created an immediate gap at the safety position, precisely where Starks could step in from the very first snap of the season. To secure his selection, the Eagles would likely need to trade up in the draft, as Starks is projected to be off the board before the team's current first-round spot. But given Roseman's aggressive draft history, such a move is far from unlikely. It's worth remembering that the Eagles GM has shown on multiple occasions that he's willing to do whatever it takes to secure talents he sees as crucial to the franchise's future. The arrival of Starks would not only solve an immediate problem, but also bring longevity and depth to the Eagles' secondary, which is aiming to remain among the most feared in the NFL. And more, selecting another Georgia player would reinforce a winning culture within the locker room. Players like Jordan Davis, Nakobe Dean, Jalen Carter, and Keely Ringo, all former Bulldogs, are already part of the team's defensive core. That familiarity could accelerate Starks' adaptation to the defensive system led by new Eagles defensive coordinator Vic Fangio. Beyond the technical impact, there's also a psychological and chemistry factor that shouldn't be underestimated. A tight-knit group with players who share values, playing style, and a winning college background tends to develop more quickly and confidently in the NFL. And that's exactly the kind of synergy the Eagles are building with the Georgia connection. Therefore, if Philadelphia truly trades up to select Malachi Starks, it won't just be a strategic pick. It'll be another calculated step toward maintaining a young, dominant defense with a winning DNA. The next chapter of this story begins on draft night, and the eyes of the NFL will be watching to see if the Eagles pull off another masterstroke.